Hello everyone and welcome back to Kanen Coffee. Here we have this beautiful Breville infuser espresso machine. Now this machine was brought to us because it was leaking, and that was what it was reported, that it was leaking. We tested this machine completely. We opened this cover, saw the thermoblock inside, the hoses connected to the water pump, to the thermoblock, to the sono valve, and to other places of the machine. And we didn't saw any of them leaking while the machine was operating. While we were doing coffee, while we were doing hot water, and while we were doing steam. I left the whole machine with the water tank completely full, just like so. And as you can see, no single nothing in the bottom, nothing on the side. The machine is up to pressure and it's not leaking anywhere. So what we did is just a tune-up on this espresso machine. We replaced the gasket you see right here. This gasket locks into position and creates a seal between the boiler and the portafilter, so that way you can extract coffee and you can get that espresso shot. We also descaled this machine, running the descaler through the steamer one, to the hot water one, and also through the brew head as well. Cleaning that three-way sonoval is very important because it takes the whole load of the entire machine. So this Kanen really helps out to clean it. Also, if you are going to descale it, do not descale this machine with vinegar, as the vinegar is really hard on the gaskets and it can damage your machine. So now, starting with one shot of espresso, we're going to be testing this out. Now let me get my cup. Okay, now we can do that espresso shot. Hopefully I pick up the right grind series of this machine. We're using that grinder over there, and we're using our test coffee, our old test coffee. So right now it's doing pre-infusion, and now it's doing the espresso range, which is exactly what you want to see. Between those two little marks over there on the gauge, you want to have your espresso. It's a bit on the finer side, but we can still see a nice steady stream coming out of the machine. Probably the tamper that I did was not correct. As you can see, it's coming out from one side and the other. That basically means that I didn't tamper correctly level. I just tampered in a way like this. So basically all the coffees and the pressure is going to one side instead of going through the other side. Whenever you do coffee, water will take the path of least resistance, and if you don't tamper very well, that's what you get. But even though we got a nice layer of crema on the espresso shot, good quantity as well, looking great, working excellent. And also no leaks coming out through anything around the group head while we were brewing coffee. And the espresso range was definitely high. Now we're going to be testing the hot water with this machine. And as you can see, steady stream coming out of the one, looking great. And now the steamer. Now, like I was saying, like I mentioned previously, this shares a three-way valve, and that three-way valve is connected to the water outlet and the steamer. So we're gonna see a little bit of leaking through here, but that's completely normal. All Brevilles do that. Once the thermoblock inside the machine gets up to pressure, the water pump will start pulsing throughout the machine, and it will have that steam coming out through the one. There you go. That's the dripping that I was mentioning. It's because they share the same hose in order to deliver steam and hot water. As you can see, that dripping stops, the pressure of the machine increases, and we can have nice steam coming out of this beautiful Breville infuser. So there you have it, Breville infuser working once again and ready to brew. Thank you so much for paying me Kanen Coffee. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that like, hit that bell, and thanks for watching.